Shit. Ho got a hell of a grip. There's never a problem till niggas is ballin' and bitches they all wanna stick. I lickety split in the whip with my niggas, my family, my clique.
What's up, guys? It's Roger from OneBroGaming with a new, I guess NBA2K17 video, because technically I am going to be talking about 2K17, and I'm going to be talking about the top 5 players that I want to play with from the screenshots that have been released with the overall ratings so far. So, I mean, of course, I won't be including some players that haven't had their things released. Like, I don't think Steph Curry has released a screenshot, or KD, or LeBron, or whatever, Dwayne Wade. So this is only the players that have released screenshots with their ratings already. And we're going to start the list off with Karl Anthony Towns, 88 overall. Last year I think he was a 78 overall. So definitely pretty hyped to see where his stats are raised and all that stuff. I mean, it's probably going to be something similar to the dynamic cards from last year. But I don't think he was an 88 last time we checked with his dynamic rating. I'm not sure. It could be. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like an 84, 86. So now he's an 88. So apparently they did raise some of his stats and things like that. So Karl Anthony Towns, pretty good post moves, good shooter, things like that. So I am kind of looking forward to playing with him. He's definitely a card that I would want to have him on my team starting off. He's going to be a dominant center / power forward, depending what other centers I have. So that is number 1 on my list. Number 2 on my list is actually going to be Ben Simmons. And I'm pretty excited when they released his screenshot with his overall rating, which is a 79. They did a good job. I mean, he was the first pick, so I'm pretty sure they did a really good job working on his face and body type and all that stuff. So Ben Simmons is definitely a player that I want to use. I know he can't shoot, but I'm not sure what rating they were going to give him for his shooting. Now, if you guys do know any of these stats, comment that down below because I am curious. I'm pretty sure his mid-range is going to be not great, but I mean, it should have a decent mid-range. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Definitely going to have good ball handling skills. Not great, but good. Driving skills are going to be good. So things like that. So I want to see what he's like. Again, another player that when you're starting off, and of course you're not going to have all the greatest players from the beginning. You know, Ben Simmons, I feel like would be a good small forward to have on your team. I would definitely have Brandon Ingram on this list, but I don't think they've released a screenshot for him. I looked for it and I couldn't find anything. So I don't think he's released anything, but it'll probably be like a 78, 77 or something like that. Number 2 pick in the draft. But Brandon Ingram is definitely a player that I want to use a lot, me being a Lakers fan. But I'll talk about that later. Number 3 on that list is going to be Hassan Whiteside. And I really just like the way that Hassan Whiteside blew up in the NBA. And, you know, they gave him an 85 overall, I believe. So Hassan Whiteside definitely a good dominant center to have. Like, for example, if I get Karl Anthony Towns and Hassan Whiteside, Towns going to the 4, Whiteside going to the 5. And I feel like that would be 2 great big men to start with in my team and things like that. So definitely a player that I would want to have on my team that I want to play with. Number 4 on that list is going to be Andre Drummond. And Drummond just had a career year last year. Like, rebounding was crazy. He's getting decent amount of points and things like that. He did a really good job. Sadly, the Pistons suck. So, I mean, I don't know if he's going to decide to stay. I don't know if he already extended his contract or how long that is. But if I was Andre Drummond, I would leave the Detroit Pistons. But, I mean, that's just me. But yeah, Andre Drummond, another big man that I like to use. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've heard a couple things about the whole post game that they're doing in 2K17. So I want to get big men. I want to work on my post game. For my career player, I do plan to make a center, whatever. And so I gotta learn how the whole post game works and things like that. So I want to use big men a lot in my team, or when I'm just playing friendlies or things like that, so I can get the hang of it, do the post moves, shimmies, like up and unders, hop steps, everything crazy, all kind of post stuff that I could possibly do. And so yeah, that's why I have like 3 big men or 2 big men on this list. Three big men, yeah, three big men on this list because I want to learn how to use them. I want to learn how to be a dominant big man for my Pro-Am team that I'm going to be on. But yeah, and number one on that list, and I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys should have expected this. Ice in my veins, DeAngelo Russell. And I mean, I've always liked DeAngelo Russell. Since they drafted him, I was pretty happy with the fact that they drafted him. We did need a point guard. We being the Lakers, and I always loved using DeAngelo Russell on 2K16. Like, I had him on my team because I knew how to use him. He was like an 80 overall, but I liked his 3-point shot. I liked how he drove in, things like that. So I'm pretty sure they made him even better. Now he's a 79 overall. So DeAngelo Russell, definitely a player that one of the biggest players, not biggest players, but the player that I want to play with the most. There we go, I said that right. The player that I want to play with the most would probably be DeAngelo Russell and most of my Lakers players, because I feel like throughout the year, someone's going to be a breakout star, and it's going to make a difference for the Lakers. It's either going to be DeAngelo, Ingram, maybe Clarkson or Randall. I think one of those guys is just going to step up big time and make the difference. Now that Kobe's gone, they'll have more shot attempts and things like that, so they'll be able to do more things. But yeah, that's pretty much the top 5 players that I'm looking forward to playing with in 2K17 that have released screenshots with their overalls. In the comments down below, who do you guys want to play with the most? Screenshot or not, whatever. What's the one player you guys want to play with the most? Mine, DeAngelo Russell. Big fan. Huge fan. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. I am curious. I'll probably be making another video about all the ratings for all the Lakers players that have been released so far and things like that. So if you guys are Lakers fans like me, just keep an eye out for that. I'll probably work on that video today or tomorrow and post it tomorrow or the day after. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Everyone take care. Have a great day. Comment down below what player you want to play with the most in 2K17, and I will talk to you guys later. Everyone take care and deuces.